Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon where you are chiming in from around the world. I am your hostess, Sylvia Linnell, a rising regional builder with Search 365 Next Generation. Welcome, champions and guests, to the launching of the Next Generation CEO Business Ownership Overview. I am so excited that you chose to join us this evening. Historically speaking, those who have positioned themselves at the beginning of the industry or very, very close to the beginning have been able to earn hundreds, thousands, if not millions of dollars. Why? Because they were positioned correctly. For example, look at Ray Kroc, founder of McDonald's, or Garrett Camp, Uber founder. And how about Reed Hastings, who launched Netflix? Right now, you are in position to be in front of something absolutely amazing. You will have the same opportunity to be in first, like those I just mentioned, and those who have gone before you. But I'm not the one who will cover that with you. I'm going to introduce you to a young lady who has positioned herself at the tail end of a company in voice over internet protocol. Now, because of that, she earned a six-figure income and was awarded the keys to the company car. Now, I happen to have witnessed her receiving those keys to that fabulous BMW. And the next project that she positioned herself in was at the tail end of a huge project in travel. Now, during this time, she's been able to amass dozens and dozens of $1,000 bonuses and thousands of dollars in overrides. She positioned herself so that she earned four $10,000 plus bonuses. And by plus, I mean more and more overrides. In addition to that, she was able to earn the $50,000 challenge, which is that coveted $25,000 bonus. Now, you'll learn more about that as we go along. But wait, there's more. She produced not one, but two $50,000 challenge bonus earners from her team, Leslie Johnson and Maurice Hendricks. And get this, she wears the Wealth Builder ring worn by less than a dozen people in our company, signifying that she earned between $100,000 and $249,000 in a year's time. Now, she earned this kind of income coming in at the backside. Just imagine what she would have earned had she been positioned at the beginning of these projects. She is my cousin. I have an amazing amount of respect for her. Her goal is not that you know what she did, just know that she's here to teach you how to do the same thing. Because as we launch this brand new project, you're sitting where she was, get this, just 2.5 short years ago. Champions and guests, please help me welcome to the webinar top producing marketing director, my cousin, my friend, my mentor, here to help all of us go to that next level, Coach JP, Ms. Janice Parker.
That was fabulous, cousin, and you look absolutely amazing. I got to tell you, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. So when we get back to our regularly scheduled programming, and we're meeting over at the where are we meeting at? The Wednesday. I want that look right there. I want that look. You look beautiful. Thank you so much. Excellent intro as usual. You are exceptional, professional. You deliver that very, very well. I actually feel like somebody.
You are somebody.
Well, listen, family, I'm not going to be before you long, but just like my beautiful cousin said, you know, champions, I'm one of those people who really, I've been right where a lot of you are. As a matter of fact, I lost a traditional business during the recession, and I'm one of those people who was sitting at home wondering, what in the world am I about to do next? And so I'm excited to just share some information with you, because as we go through this together, and none of us have ever experienced, anything like this ever before, the thing is, family, is that there is hope out there. So I posted, cousin, I posted in the actual calendar event for tonight. I said, stimulate, multiple stimulus checks, yourself. In other words, because in this platform you can do it, we want to show that to you. All right. So let's just dive straight into some information, because I want to cover a lot with you on this evening in a very, very short period of time. But here are some questions I just want you to ask yourself, because you and I know that the world has changed. Do you believe that the world has actually changed? Yeah. Right. And yes, it has. Now, do you have a plan in this brand new world? Because none of us know. We know it never will be the same as it used to was. Hopefully Rosa's not up here. We know it will never be the same, but the question is, do you mind exploring additional options? In other words, as grandmother used to say, we have to repair our roof while the sun is still shining. Well, we got a little bit of rain, but it is not necessarily pouring. Not knowing what the future holds, our question is, do you want to explore different options? Here's another set of questions. Do you know anyone that is unemployed right now? Their hours have been reduced. They're not sure if they're even going to go back to work. I was talking to a couple of friends of mine, and they were saying that if this doesn't end soon, they won't even have a company to go back to. Do you know anybody, or are you one of those people who's working at home? Or maybe you're employed, but you're making less because the company can't afford to pay more. Here's another one. Do you know anyone, or are you unemployed or furloughed or have lost their income? Or here's another question. Do you know anyone that's an essential worker and they're actually working in, dangerous conditions or environments? Or are you? Which one of these categories do you fit in? And quite frankly, as we're doing these presentations around the world, we're finding that a lot of people find themselves in this particular situation. So let me ask you another question. What if we could help you replace your income and you never had to depend on anybody else to decide whether or not your job in the future is essential? What if we could? What if we could help you earn additional income, enjoy a better lifestyle, and replace the income that you just lost? Replace it right from home, right? What if you could work from home and possibly even make more money than you previously did or you're earning right now? See, it is possible, but your question may be how. Well, first things first, understand nobody is hiring, right? So we're not talking about you being an employee of anybody. We're talking about you starting your own home-based business, and now is as good a time or better than ever to build a business or a network. Why? Because so many people are looking. As a matter of fact, family, let me just put this number right here in your mind. 22 million people. 22 million people filed for unemployment, or not dollar sign. 22 million people. I dare say a bunch of them are people that you are associated with. How is it possible? We're going to teach you how to align yourself with a company that already has a proven track record. And there are those of us who are making thousands and thousands of dollars right now. All we want to do is show you how to do the exact same thing. And the beautiful thing is, if you're working, you can do it part-time. If your mama teacher, if you're doing all of the above, right, and working, you can do it part-time. But if you have plenty of time, then you could do it full-time. The beautiful thing is it's up to you. See, what I love about the three gentlemen that you see before you, Scott Tomer and Chris Coakley, and the original founder, and, we call him Pastor Coach J. Lloyd Tomer, they've already helped thousands of people to earn significant income already. This is not new to them. They built successful businesses through 9/11, through the Great Recession. They've already done all of that. In addition to that, listen, they have already paid out over the course of their career $50,000 of the $1,000 bonuses. Those when I said stimulate your own stimulus check, that's what I'm talking about. Like as many $1,000 bonuses as your household needs. They've already paid out 50,000 of those. In addition to that, you heard my cousin say, I've been blessed to earn 4 of the $10,000 bonuses. Over 600 of those have been paid out into the field, not to mention 6 of the $1 million bonuses have been paid out into the field. And champions, they've produced more than 200 $1 million earners. That's 7 figures a year earner. Not a bad life. As a matter of fact, my mentor happens to be doing, be one of those. And what they want to do, family, they're doing it again right now. Interestingly enough, if you've ever studied like the Great Recession, if you studied, like 9/11, if you studied even the recession we had in '08, people who positioned themselves and went out and served other people created significant income for themselves. Now, grandmother used to say this, God bless the child that has his own. Warren Buffett says, he says, if you want to increase your wealth, you must start a business. He says the things that you like to do should be a hobby of yours. The things that the world does should be a business of yours. Do everything, whether it was the Great Recession, whether it was 9/11, whether our recent recession, travel has always come through. It's always remained being the largest industry, and that's been going on for decades because travel, regardless, will always be essential to the industry. And interestingly enough, many industries, many countries, their travel and tourism is what their economy actually thrives on. See, the demand for travel, will explode as soon as we're back to something that reminds us of something normal. Listen, canceled vacations will be rescheduled. Right now, I talked to Rhonda earlier today, and she said, well, Coach, because we had an event out in California, we're still going to have the event. We just don't know the date. So the airlines are saying, listen, we'll give you a credit on the books. You got a year or 2 years or whatever to actually use your travel. Weekend getaways, oh, my gosh. Cousin, I don't know about you. But listen, if I just drive to Virginia Beach, I need that therapeutic 3-day, 2-night vacation. Families are saying, oh my God, we want to get out of here. We want to go somewhere. Even though you are enjoying your family at home, we all want to kind of just like, how many of us, what do they call it when you've been in the house? Stir crazy. How many of us are stir crazy champion? Listen, resorts and cruises, they're going to offer better pricing. Billions of dollars will be made in this industry. And what we want to show you how to do basically is to get your share. See, there's going to be a travel site that you're going to own as a CEO with us that will help you make money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In addition to that, like what most of our travel agents are doing right now, like Rhonda and like Leslie and like Sylvia, is they're actually, boning up on all of their training to become a certified, bona fide, accredited travel agent, certified with multiple vendors. I think some of the champions are at 135 vendors they've studied their classes now. Listen, our agency is fully accredited. I think that was Leslie, Sylvia, 135 classes in 3 or 5 days or something. Like she's on it like an Easter bonnet. Listen, we've already done $3 billion in travel sales and paid out to our agents over $250 million, $250 million has been paid to our agents. So this is how your website works. You make money 24 hours a day. It's called the Vortex. People can access it whenever they want. You can get your customers lined up right now. I mean, if you're at home, go ahead and get this out to your customers. They may not book now, but they're going to book in the future. Whenever they book, same hotels, programs, same everything that they will book on Expedia, what's going to happen is that they're going to actually save 85% of the time. But what happens for you is that you're going to earn 60% of whatever they save. So if they save 1,000, you'll get 600. You kind of got how that works? Now, the travel agency, I just told you, there's a team of champions that they have a call going right now that are seriously studying everything that they need to. They're setting up trips, with clubs and organizations and the groups that you belong to. People are doing family reunions, class reunions. They're pushing them back a year, but these ladies and gentlemen are actually taking the classes so that they can help, do the destination wedding. And the beautiful thing about it is whatever it is that you want to do. And I know I was talking to Patrice and Leslie, and they were saying that while people are saying nobody's booking travel, they already have a trip booked to Bali in 2021. So, right. So you're going to have a staff that's going to work with you. You can earn free vacations. As a matter of fact, Rosa, on your team, Sylvia, she's earned 2, I believe. She's earned the Norwegian cruise and the Princess Cruise Line cruise. Is that right? Do I have that right?
That's right. And so have I earned the Princess Cruise Line.
Oh, well, congratulations, cousin. I'm not going with you. Am I going with you? I'm your cousin. Yes. I'm your cousin. I'm your cousin.
That's right.
All right. Woo! But guys, you get all the accreditation, all the credentials, all the benefits of a travel agent who has a shop set up as a travel agent in like a strip mall. You get to do it right from where? Right from the comfort of your own home. So we have a package called our top package. It's our travel ownership package, and that has certain benefits and perks. One of them is that as on your travel, like when you get ready to break out and have some fun, you're going to get hotel pricing on your personal travel. This is not what your customers get. This is a whole different pricing platform. In other words, you're going to save not 85% of the time, you're going to save 100% of the time, and up to 70% off of hotels and resorts. Cruises and car rentals are 32% off. The vacation bonus. See, what I love about it is, you know how when people travel on your Vortex site, you're going to earn reward credits for that. And when you travel on your membership site, you're going to earn reward credits for that. Let me tell you about Charlize. We literally, we actually traveled to Brazil 18 months ago. And so she had previously booked her family reunion on her Vortex, and she earned 180,000 reward credits. Well, she's always signing up customers, and she always has customers making purchases every month. And so she actually ended up with like 210,000, 220,000 reward credits. Let me tell you, when we flew down to Brazil, do you know that she only paid $33 in fees because her trip was actually free? Round trip air for she and her husband from Raleigh, North Carolina to Brazil. That's how bad our platform is. Now, vacations. Why are we in travel? What in the world? Why would we be in travel? Well, we believe that travel is not only fun, which we love to do, but it is also necessary. Look at the fact that you can reduce your heart disease, the chance of getting heart disease, by a third just by you going on a 8-day, 7-night vacation annually. My coach, Vaughn, says that marital satisfaction is linked to vacation frequency, right? He is a living testimony to that. But this is according to the Wisconsin Medical Journal, not to mention that the University of Pittsburgh says it contributes to higher emotional levels. That's those endorphins, the smiley faces, that, you have more of those, less depression. I mean, think about it, family. I look at the fact that a lot of our children, are depressed. And my question is, if 768 million vacation days were left on the table last year, that means the parents didn't go on vacation, which means the what? Children didn't go on vacation. But imagine how amazing it would be, how much less stress in the household there would be if we're looking forward to planning a vacation. And right now, all of us are looking forward to anything. Anything. We just want to get back to something that's normal. So here's what we decided to do to make sure that all of our CEOs, because if you're going to help change the world, you need to change your own house first. We decided that every CEO associated with us will never, ever, ever miss another vacation. So every 12 months that you're in business consecutively, we're going to give you an 8-day, 7-night stay in 135 locations right here in North America and the Caribbean, 23 in Central and South America, 44 in Europe, 26 in Asia, Africa, and South Pacific. In other words, you could just be a CEO with us, and whether you earn a dime, right? Whether you earn a dime or not. Now, if you do what we teach you, you'll make some money. But whether you go after commissions or not, like whether you want to get customers or not, every single year that you're in business on our platform, we're going to send you on a vacation. Just stay active. Just stay active. Now, here's the beautiful thing. Oh, worldwide, there are all of these resorts. Now, I don't know when we're going to go. So we're saying 12 months, right? So you get started in April. Your reward is issued in March of 2021. You may be saying to yourself, I'm not ready just yet to travel worldwide. Great, travel in the U.S. You may be saying, I'm not even ready to travel in the U.S. just yet. We don't know. The beautiful thing is all you have to do is register your vacation, and you can take it a year later if that's what works for you. So you get a chance to make big time money, right? You get a chance to make big time money right now. So you can share this entire opportunity. You don't have to worry about explaining it on your own. We're going to do it. We've got experienced trainers that are going to walk you through everything. You can earn while you learn. So let's just say, I don't know, we said 22 million people file for unemployment. I dare say there are at least 30 of them in your phone. And if they're not 30 in your phone, there's 30 between you and somebody in your phone who knows somebody. Does that make sense? So let's just say you made a list of 30 people. Every time we share this with somebody and that person says, hey, yes, I want to get started, The company's going to pay you a $30 initial compensation. They're going to deposit $142.84 into a bonus bank for you, and you begin to earn $10 a month residual. So you're going to begin to earn income that's going to pay you in the future, as well as money that's going to pay you right now, which is pretty nice. Now, training is completed after 3 sales. Now you have access to the entire compensation plan. So 3 of our top ownership packages gives you access to the total compensation plan. So look at what you earn just for helping 3 people. So let's just say we call 15 together. 5 of them said we're not interested. 10 of them say, well, I'll take a look. 10 take a look, but 3 say they're interested. You would earn $90 for those 3 sales. $428 would be deposited into your bonus bank. The bonus bank, when it gets to 1,000, we cut you a check. And then $30 a month in residual already. You could be a day old at this point. Now, here's the beautiful thing. Now you're promoted to team builder. Now, as a team builder, you're going to make even more money than you made before. Why? Because now you are one of the trainers. Now, we don't go away. We train the trainer. Does that make sense? So $20 every time a training sale is made on your team. And listen to this, whether you did the work or not. I'm not even done. Watch this. As a team builder, remember, these are not your personal sales. So we're going to assume these are not your personal sales, but every time a sale is made in your team builder group, another $142.84 is deposited into that deferred comp plan. Every sale in your team builder group. Now, not to mention, when that deferred comp plan reaches that $1,000 mark, it's like $9.99 and some change, we're going to cut you a check for $1,000 over and over and over again. So if I were to give you like an idea of how that would actually work, it begins with one person. We're going to help you complete your training by making 3 sales. Now, then we're going to help those 3 make what? 3 sales. And then we're going to train those 9 people each to make what? 3 sales. And then we're going to do the same with those 27 people. We're going to help them make what? 3 sales. Now, remember, you're helping each of your new persons to complete their training by getting their 3 what? 3 sales. Well, champion, as you're doing that, you're growing a significant income. See, once you are helping you have 121 total sales in your team builder group. And that 3, the 1 helps 3, the 3 helps, 3, which gets 9, the 9 helps 3, which begets 27, which 27 get 3 is 81. Literally, champion, with a $20 override per sale, you earn $2,420. Now, you earn 17 of the $1,000 bonuses. Why? Well, every 7 sales pays you $1,000. So that $142.84, multiply that by 7, that's that $9.99 and some change, which is when we cut you $1,000. So every 7 sales, so 7 goes into 121 17 times. 17 times $1,000, $17,000. Not to mention, every time your team grows to 100 active team members, you're going to get a check for $10,000. Now, here's the crazy thing. The most amazing thing about this is this. You only sponsor. Can I show you something? Listen, you only help this guy right here. Personally, that person came out of your phone. Now, this next 3 came out of his phone. See? And these 9 came out of what? His phone. And then the 27 came out of where? The 9 phone. Does that make sense? So in other words, by you being a blessing to one person, now we're not going to tell you to build your business that way. We're going to tell you to have 4 or 5 of those, right? You're going to create a $10,000 bonus. But watch this, champions. Now you may be saying, well, am I the only one? Can the 3 make the $10,000 bonus and the $1,000 bonuses? Yes. Because see, once he has his 3, remember, he's now completed his training. Now he becomes a team builder just like who? You. Right? So it all does the same thing over and over and over again. As a matter of fact, my cousin Sylvia, not only is she a team builder, she helped Andrea to become a team builder. Andrea helped Tanisha to become a team builder. Tanisha helped Rosa and Stewart to become a team builder. You see what I'm saying? So she helped Andrea to complete her training. Andrea helped Tanisha helped Rosa. So we just keep doing it over and over and over again. But when you have 100 active team members, even though they paid you that $17,000, you know, as you were going to that 121, a lot of those people count towards that 100 that gives you a $10,000 bonus check. Not to mention, family, not to mention your total compensation is $29,400. And we did this on a webinar, just like the one you're on now. We talk to the people in your phone, the one that you own right now. You don't need any special talent, right? Matter of fact, if you just call and check on your friends, a lot of them are going to tell you that they are looking for something. Does that make sense? Family, the beautiful thing is, listen, what if it took you 12 months to do this part-time? That's still a little bit over $2,000 a month. It'd be worth it, right? But here's the beautiful thing. What I love about it is we also have something called a 100-day challenge. See, some of you out there are really needing to create some extra income. When we lost the dealership because of the recession, right? When we lost that dealership, champions, we went from sugar to sugar honey iced tea overnight. A company doing $21 million in sales to a company that could not clear a $500 check. Two people earning six-figure incomes driving any car they wanted to two people that had to borrow cars and lost everything that their home owned, including their home. So when I came into this, I needed something that worked right now, and I needed a lump sum quickly. Well, we have a $100-day challenge for those of you who are. See, for a limited time, not only when you earn that, have that 100, will you get the $10,000 bonus, you let us help you get to that 100 in 100 days. The company is going to pay you an additional $25,000 on top of the $29,000. Champions, that's like 50, what is that? 54,000?
54.
It's like $54,000 in compensation. I've been blessed to do that. Leslie Johnson did that. Another young man on my team, Maurice Hendricks, did that. One of my she-rolls, Letitia Nicole Beatty, she did it in 67 days. Michelle and Ophir Richardson out of Poconos did it. Nelson Consuelo Rojas Cruz out of Mexico did it. Dwayne Eddings did it in 5 days. Why? Because there were people in his phone that were looking for something, and he was willing to help them find it. See, in addition to that, that's that right now money. That's that money that you can begin to create right now. Maybe you only need an extra $1,000 a month. Great, that's $12,000 a year. Or maybe you say, you know what? I need $2,000 to $3,000. It doesn't matter. I remember 1 month Leslie earned $8,000 in 1 month. That is our immediate income. But if you're one of those people who's saying, like, I want to be like Von Nickelberry or Malcolm Alexander or Coach Arlen or you or Letitia, you know, or Lucretia, I want to have some income coming in. If life happens again, which it looks like it happens every 8 to 10, 12 years, I want to be ready. We have one of the most lucrative, aggressively lucrative compensation plans. So when you actually qualify a level 1 director, as our director platform, every director gets $1,000 every month, just like that. You know, every single month. There's a level 1, my mentor is a level 2, every single month. But in addition to that, based on the number of people on your team, you're earning $2 per month residual. So literally, as a level 1 director, anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500. At level 2, anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000, and they purchase you a company car. How long could it take? In these day and times, I believe that we're going to see people get to level 1 in somewhere between 3 to 6 months, but on average, 12 months. I believe we're going to see people get to level 2 in 1 to 2 years. Really, really quickly, because there is such a need out there for people to create some significant income, and people who know people who need to do the exact same thing. At this level, $2 to $4 grand, you're driving a company car, they pay taxes, title, and licensing, and cover insurance. Level 3, they ask you to return the first car because this car is going to you're going to have the title to this one in your name. And look at what you're earning every single month, anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000, which is that $1,000 plus, because of the number of people on your team. How do we get there? It starts with one person. You saw how that one who got 3, who got 9, who got 27, who got 81, you saw that? What if you had 10 of those? What if in your phone 10 people said yes? And we help 10 people do the exact same thing we help that one do. It's not hard. We're just going to help them find 3 people in their phone to say yes. Family, at level 4, that Mediterranean vacation or the presidential Rolex or that boat. Now, Tanisha on Sylvia's team, you know Tanisha wants a boat, right, Sylvia? That's what she said she wants. I think I want the presidential Rolex. I don't know about you. I think you're kind of a diamonds and furs kind of girl.
I'm a diamond and fur person, yes.
So, the beautiful thing is you can get whatever you want, but the more people you bless. Now, how do you get to level 4? Work and help a bunch of people get to level 1. How do you get to level 2? Help the people get to level 3, help a bunch of people get to level 2. How do you get to level 4? Help a bunch of people get. In other words, the more people you bless, the further up in the company you get. And see, family, the money that you're seeing comes in every single month. Level 5, I don't know, maybe 5 to 6 years. But in 5 to 6 years, wouldn't you love to be the person going test driving the Lamborghini Huracan or trying to decide if you want the Ferrari or if you're going to get the 2 or 4-door Bentley? That's like a high-class problem. In addition to earning $10,000 to $20,000 every single month, every 11th of the month, whether you get out of bed or not, see, this money is money that you've earned. This is not money you have to recreate every month. This is every single month. And even you saw that they paid 6 of those $1 million bonuses. Family, people are earning at that level $18,000 to $35,000 on a monthly basis. That does not include the $1,000 bonuses or the $10,000 bonuses or the overrides or that, it doesn't include any of that. This is just on top of that. And family, if you're earning $18,000 a month every single month, you literally worked yourself into, or any of these numbers. It's like having $1.8 million in the bank. Not a bank, because you can't get 10% interest. It's like an interest-bearing account, universal index account, I don't know. But it's like having $1.8 million saved and living on 10% interest. That's what $18,000 is. $10,000 is like having $1 million in an annuity that you don't touch and living on 10%. But you don't have to have that here. You just have to be a blessing to other people. And everything I've showed you before this slide, somebody has already accomplished it. So they decided, okay, since somebody has already gotten to every single level, let's add level 7 and level 8. And here you choose the $1 million vacation home, a yacht, or a $1 million, what is the other thing? $1 million, or a boat. Not, I guess you don't call that a boat. Yacht, motorhome, or vacation home. That's what it is. The motorhome I like because I can drive all over the United States and pull out my grill and do my thing. And then, I don't have to pay anybody and I keep money in my bank account. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about later on in life, right? But guys, can you imagine $100,000 a month every single month, plus your monthly income is $50,000? That's $150,000 a month. And this might take 10 years. But the fact of the matter is life is going to keep on ticking anyway. Life is going to continue anyway. And what we want to do is just help a whole bunch of people to actually position themselves, not just to be okay now, better than where you are, because maybe you're one of those people that we asked the questions about earlier, but we want to help people to be able to get started. We're even going to waive the $99 per month for the next 2 months. For a limited time, there's no monthly fee for 90 days. So they've said 2 months, now they're saying 3. So in other words, for those of you who get started right away, guys, we're going to eliminate your monthly subscription payment for the next 90 days. Why are we doing that? Because, right, we want to make sure that people can go out and create money without worrying about their business overhead. And that's still going to count towards your 12 months of consecutive for your annual vacation. Our goal is to help people. You got experienced trainers who have vested interest in your success. Industry-leading technology and support, immediate income. Family, we've seen people like Leslie and Rayshawn earn that $1,000 bonus in 7 days. The beautiful thing is that we've got a business expense tracking app because we're going to show you how to be a real business owner, because this is real business. And the beautiful thing about it is that things that we're able to write off our taxes that if you just work for somebody else, they get to write off their taxes, you don't get to write off yours. Plus virtual training from our founders, everything that you need to build your network. So to be able to create those $1,000 bonuses and the $10,000 bonuses, and that's $20 a month. That's it. So what do you need to do? Well, you want to get back with the person that invited you, because we're going to be able to add some certainty to your future. There's a lot of uncertainty out there right now. But by creating some extra income, replacing the income that you lost, you determine how you get paid or how much you get paid by what you're willing to do. You just answer. You have to answer for people who feel like this. I am less worried about losing my life. I heard this quote. The lady said, I am less worried about losing my life than I am about losing the life that I built. Champions, that's a strong statement. And I heard her, she was on CNN. She said, Sylvia, I am less worried about losing my life, of course, because, you know, this thing is, the curve is dropping.
Right.
Then I am losing everything that I have built. She said, I'm in my 40s. And if this thing goes on another 2 months, she said, I am dead in the water. A lot of people feel the exact same way. So I'm going to close this the way Molly Brown, which is your great, what would Grandma be to you?
Same. Great
auntie,
yes.
great auntie, your great auntie. Molly Brown would say this: you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. Y'all remember hearing that back in the day? Don't put all your eggs, right, in one basket. Number two, what Grandma would say is this: don't put off till tomorrow what you need to get done today. A lot of people, and I was one of those people, I saw this and I was thinking about possibly looking into one day maybe going ahead and doing something. That's called procrastination. And it will hog tie you to the wheels of failure because you never do anything. You look up and it's 3 years later and you're like, oh man, that time what? Flew. The other thing that Grandma would say is that there's no time like the present. Here's what we're going to ask you to do. Number one, if this is for you, immediately get back with the person that invited you to this particular platform and let them know you're ready to rock and you're ready to roll. And let them know how much you need to create and how quickly you need to create it, because then we can diagnose for you or prescribe for you exactly what you need to do to have that. It's very simple. Every 7, 1,000. Every 7, 1. It's real simple. No difficulty. No E over MC squared divided by F of X. None of that. Just every 7 is 1,000. If it's not for you, if you're okay, be like Patrice. Patrice is one of those people, she and her husband have strong 6-figure incomes and they work from home. So this is not new to them. They've been working from home, so their checks are still coming in. But what Patrice said that really warmed my heart was this. She said, I've got friends out there who literally need to be able to create some significant extra income, and I'm reaching into my phone to help the people who don't have what I have. But I'm willing to go out there and show them what we have so that they can create that income. So one, if it's for you, let's roll. Two, if it's not, share with the person that invited you some people that we can be a blessing to on your behalf. Fair enough? All right, well, with that, my part is done, cousin. We are a wrap. Thank you so very much for chiming in. Why don't you let the champions know that we're, about 7 o'clock tomorrow?
All right. All right. Real talk. I love it. There are people out there who are actually hurting, and this is an amazing, life-changing, life-sustaining opportunity. So if it's not for you, as she said, please get back with someone who might be able to benefit from this. And the way you can do that is tomorrow night. You can join us at 7 o'clock for our business presentation with our host, Pastor Brown and co-pastor Salita Brown and our beautiful coach, JP. This webinar is officially over.
Have an incredible evening, guys. Thank you so much for chiming in. Bye-bye. Great job, cuz.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.